Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village Arc, Episode 9. So, I so badly wanted to say season, because a lot of my shows I say season. every time, I'm still not used to it. 9 episodes in. But anyway, last episode we had a bunch of Tokitos past. We kind of learned about Lady Amane trying to recruit them into being swordsmen, which inevitably, she even told them about demons, because, they talked about it before the attack, but then they got attacked by demons. I had my wild theory. I don't know if it's true or not, where maybe they send demons after these kids and be like, oh, well, if they survive, then they'll understand. If not, well, they weren't going to join us anyway, so no loss, kind of thing. Maybe there's a little bit of a darker side to the Demon Slayer core. But, I don't know. That's just a theory, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll learn more eventually. But yeah, very, very tragic story for Tokito, losing both his parents and his brother at a very young age, and also losing himself with his memory loss and everything that happened. But he remembers a lot now, and he is geared up to go. He's got the flame markings that we've seen Tanjiro get, and I think we are in for a showdown, and potentially the end of Gyoko, right? Like maybe he will kill him. So we'll have to see. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I was wondering what that noise was. He's still grinding that sword. Is that blood on his arm, or does he even have markings on his arm? Did you guys see that? It might just be blood. Well, that was the beginning was funny. It was real quick. You brat, Tokito. It's Diablo 4 release weekend. I watched ahead on a lot of my shows so I could take some extra time off from recording, but unfortunately I gotta watch this as it airs, so I'm itching to play that, but I'm here. You got my full attention, and I'm excited to watch this too. But yeah, I will say I'm looking forward to getting back to the grind on there. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. But I think I have the next after tonight. I planned out the next 5 days without recording. I don't know if I'll take all of it. I probably won't, but if I wanted to, I could have that much time as a break to mess around and play games. It's good to have like a little, even though I had to record extra, so I spent the same amount of time technically, but it's sometimes nice having the time off to catch my breath. In the zone, baby. Ugh. Does it? Why did it come out of the ground that time when they like? Do they always come out of the ground? Do they come out of the trees when he pops up there? I thought it just like manifested. Ugh. Gross. I wonder how long it took this guy to get used to the way he looked after he became a demon. Can you imagine just going from a human to being what he is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ugh. Well, oh my god, it's just a ton of fish. Alright, let's go, baby. Shit. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, look at that, man. The mist with the fish going through it. That's so cool. And they're just sort of chopped up. All of them. Unexpected. Oh, is he gonna blow it all away? Such beautiful fish guts swirling away. Oh my, that was gross. He like sucked himself down. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, so he come completely out of the... He shed his skin. I was wondering if he was gonna look different. Well. His mouth is still an eyeball. He has long arms! Oh, he got rid of his little baby arms. I love it. It's just like no care at all for what's being said. Nice. He dodged it. Oh, what the hell? Got him. Just solve world hunger. Just go punch everything. Create unlimited fish. I imagine they're not edible fish. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, use that fury. Damn. Oh. No, thank you. Amane showed up. Interesting. So, I guess they did a lot of work. Ooh, the mist. So if he had his fury at that point while he was training, does that mean that's not the moment when he lost his memories? I was curious if that was the time or not. Oh shit, that looked cool. Just calmly turns. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so creepy, but awesome. Hmm. It's like it's being enveloped in mist, but he doesn't actually see it, right? Because he'd say that there's mist. I'm always looking out for that, for them to notice it. Oh, so smooth. Is that it? Is that enough to kill him, though? A lot of them have tricks. Is it an act? I'm always... Don't let your guard down, Tokito. Ugh. They almost look a little bit like fish eggs all around the arms and crap. This music sounds like... Jeez, just... Oh my god! That is some fury, alright. Oh. I thought we might see the end of Gyoko here. And it looks like we did. What was that mid-cut? Hey, Kanroji. We haven't seen her in a bit. It was nighttime before. Oh, just maybe a different part of the world. Oh, never mind. This is a different time. Entirely. There goes the markings. He was poisoned though too, so yeah. He's gonna pass out. Oh no! No, turn him on its side! He's okay for now. It's the ghost! Oh. Did something on his chest block the blade? Oh, nice. Oh, that's such a thing. Our boy, baby. Oh. I like how we're getting, usually we get this kind of moment for the demon, right? Where they start remembering their past and stuff like that, and then when they die, they see this kind of thing, right? In past seasons, we've seen that for Rui. We've seen that a lot, so... it's cool seeing this for Tokito rather than the demon. Hopefully that doesn't mean he's dying. That'd suck. Oh shit. Yep, this fight's still going on, guys. Alright, Kanroji. You gotta see this, right? Clear blue. Jeez. Oh. Nezuko just kicks it away. Get out of my way. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, fuck! How's he gonna fight with that leg like that? His foot just got smushed! How's he running? Goddamn anime. This would be a very good time for Kanroji to come in. Like the opening and chop them all up with their whip sword. Oh shit! Is that speeded up? Oh, that's not good. That's super not good. Ugh. Oh. Come on, Gunroji! There she is! Oh, cool. Oh, the look on Nezuko's face, too. Did she grab him? I think I see, like, holding on her back. Yep. Alright. I'm excited. She has much confidence. Cool. Nice. She's just flipping and twirling and... No! 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 It's kind of crazy because we're on episode 9. Obviously, there's still a lot that can happen, for sure. But... we still have, what, like, usually 12 or 13 episodes is a core. So we still have, potentially, you know, 3-4 episodes left before usually it, like, moves to the next arc. Yet we have Gyoko dead. Granted, I mean, she did just get to this fight. It could take her a bit, but Tokito had the memory loss and everything to kind of overcome during the fight. I don't know. I mean, maybe maybe Kanroji will have something too where we learn about her past and it will slow the pace of the fight so it takes a few more episodes kind of thing, but yeah. I mean, they do hint a little bit here in the outro, right? Like, we have her without her pink hair, like, walking away, right? Right there. So it's like, I imagine she has some kind of sad past. Maybe she compensates for it with the smiles and frilly pinks and everything. Alright. Oh, that's right, we have our little, oh, these guys! We haven't seen them in a while! So it's our turn. Alright. Senpachiro! Alrighty guys, that is it for episode 9. Yeah, that was great. We had Tokito defeat Gyoko, and, you know, once he got in that zone, it was pretty easy for him, right? Like, the closest they got was hitting his clothes and turning it into fish, but Gyoko's true form was definitely a bit cooler, right? I hated like the little like genie coming out of the vase kind of thing with like the little baby arms. It was like, plus on top of that, like the eye. See, I kind of think the eyes as mouths and the mouth and forehead as eyes is like an interesting concept that I haven't really seen done before myself, but I've definitely seen the forehead eye. That's like in a lot of things, but yeah, having it that way was definitely weird. But like I think the rest of it with like the baby arms and everything was just like disturbing and all that. But then he shed the skin and became like a fish serpent creature thing, and it was pretty neat looking, and you know, his attacks were pretty cool. It's almost too bad that we didn't get to see him do a little more during that, but I guess that's just the proficiency of Tokito and his, you know, fury that he spoke of. But that was another thing, is I don't really know when in the timeline he lost his memories, but we had there where he was training after the incident and talking about his fury back then, which if he lost his memories, he wouldn't really know about his fury. So it makes me think that it was a separate incident, not the one there where he lost his brother, but a different incident later on after he had already like completed his training and stuff, where he lost his memories, which, you know, would be interesting. I don't know if that's necessarily the case or not, but yeah, there was one moment I wanted to look at, because there was, right when Amane showed up, right? I thought there was a hint of a smile, which maybe there was. Maybe there was because it's like, oh, he's alive kind of thing. But it also could be more like, you know, my devious little theory of like maybe they sent the demon hoping, you know, it would give at least one of these kids a motivation. But I'm watching. Oh, god damn it, sometimes when I like go back in a video that I've already finished, it like freezes. Let's see if I can. Do I just have to close the episode again? I might just have to close it and reopen it. Actually, it might have been faster. Okay, so that did work, I think, at least for now. Let's see if I can try to cut to that point. Almost there. Okay, so he almost passes out, and then they show up. Let's see here. Okay, no, maybe not. Like, she like moves his hair back and he makes like a sighing noise, and she has like a oh, he's alive look. Okay, so maybe it wasn't. I saw it so quickly and I wasn't 100% sure. I was just kind of curious if it was like a smile of like, but even if it was a smile, it could be like in this terrible situation, you know, like this, people tend to look for hope, right? And that could be hope, and that could be a reason for a smile in a situation like that too. So even if there was a smile, I don't think it would have answered anything. But yeah, either way, Amane did make it there and saved Muichiro. So that's interesting and everything. I still think there's room for my theory for them to, you know, tell us that happened kind of thing, and flashes back to like then sending that demon there or something, but there's really no reason for that to be the case either kind of thing. So it was just a wild theory that if it pans out down the road, then there it is, right? But yeah, I absolutely loved the fight. I loved when he was hiding in the mist. That was very cool. And once again, they kind of gave us that like, Gyoko was like, it's like there's a mist or whatever, right? So it's like it's another one of those situations where it confirms that he doesn't see the mist, or else he wouldn't have to say it's like there's a mist, you know. It's not like when you're swimming in the ocean and you're like, there's like water, or it's like there's water here, but there isn't. You know, you wouldn't need to say that because there certainly is. So I think that's another like notch in the belt for. I don't know that there's anyone that really wonders or not whether they actually see these effects or not, but I think that's a notch for the people that say that no, they don't see it, right? But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I don't really have much more to say about the fight. Like, I enjoyed it. I actually think it's a breath of fresh air that we have a Hashira that is extremely skilled and is able to take this guy out, and when he decapitated him, he died, right? Like, yes, he had some tricks like shedding his skin and teleporting with his vase, but it wasn't something like... So it's not necessarily the case that every single upper rank is going to have something like Gyutaru and Hantengu, right? Where they split into other pieces and stuff like that, or you need to decapitate both at the same time, kind of thing. So it's like I'm glad that not every upper rank is gonna have like some crazy other mechanic other than beheading. I really like, because sometimes they'll do that. They'll be like, ah, yes, we made Gyutaru do this, and now all the other ones have to have some funky way of killing them. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. You can just make them strong in themselves, and then if they happen to get decapitated, then they die. And that's what happened here, is he got decapitated, and I'm sitting here like, what's the trick? How's he gonna come back from this? Like, what's gonna happen? And no, he's just done, you know? And it's like, yes, it was a hard-fought win. He almost drowned to death in that water vase thing. He got poisoned by those little spikes that were in him and everything. Like, it was definitely a hard-fought victory, and Tokito is now down, you know? So, and hopefully with, you know, seeing his family and everything, hopefully that was just like a fever dream. I don't think he would have died right there. I think they would have made it more clear. But yeah, so that's great. And then on the flip side, we have the fight Tanjiro going on. They were still fighting, not doing too good. Freaking, I don't know how Tanjiro was running on that foot. That's another one of those anime things. Like, I think it's happened a few times in Demon Slayer where you just see the characters get some like crazy injury, and even though they can't heal, that's exactly what it was. Tanjiro like said, my leg's broken at some point, and then got up and fought or something like that, or just walked it off with like a broken leg. If you have a broken leg, I mean, I guess it depends on the break. I guess you don't necessarily like have to have the bone completely snapped in two to have it break, right? So maybe it could exist. I think I talked about this in that episode, but maybe it's possible that you could walk on a broken leg, but just the sound of it, like, you know, if you think about that bone being broken and then you're thinking about applying pressure to it, I do not even want to think about that, you know? So, like, there's been a couple times where characters sustained injuries where I didn't think they'd be able to move anymore, and this is one of those times where it legit looked like his foot just got, like, twisted and smushed. Like, I thought it was donezo, and then we saw him hop away with one foot, and I was like, okay, yeah, he used his good foot to do that. But then after that, we saw him, like, booking it with both feet and everything, so I don't know. Anyway, these are the kind of things that if you guys ever wonder why I'm always so skeptical when it comes to shows where I'm like, is this person dead? Is this happening? Is this happening? Like, is this for real? Kind of thing, because shit like that happens. Same with, we had another thing here with Kotetsu, right? Where he didn't actually get stabbed. It was just, you know, his arm's bleeding pretty bad. That's where the blood was on the shirt. And he got stabbed and it hit the handguard that Tanjiro had him hold. And it's like, you know, once again, faked us out with a death. And whenever anime does that stuff, it makes me not trust any other death, right? And I mean, that's why even during that that episode, I was like, well, maybe they'll somehow find a way to live in this world. You never know with their, weird ninja magic and stuff. Who knows? But it was no need because he just didn't take the wound in the first place. Um, but yeah, good job, show. You tricked me. I didn't think about that as an option. That it just that's the same thing. You see that all the time with like in stories, like a bullet will hit like a phone in a pocket or a pocket watch or something like that, and it'll save them. Or I've seen people be stabbed, kind of like what happened here, and there was something in their shirt that the blade hit. Actually, it was just the other day we had some family over, but we had the TV on, and Rush Hour 2 was on, I think, and there was a moment where one of the guys got stabbed in the chest with like a spear, and then pulled it out and was just fine or whatever, and then he pulls out a wad of cash out of his pocket, and like the blade had like sunk itself in the wad of cash rather than in him. So it's like, once again, just the other day I saw that kind of thing happen. So, but yeah, I went back to that other fight again. As for the fight with Tanjiro and Hantengu and all that, it's definitely intimidating. He's definitely got some power there with those tree snake things, and but finally Kanroji has arrived, and she is seemingly very confident. Like, she always has a smile on her face, and that what makes me wonder with like the outro and everything. I already kind of talked about it, where it could be something like kind of like All Might, if you guys have seen My Hero, he says he like smiles to hide the fear inside, kind of thing. It could very well be that she kind of tries to hide the sadness inside. She's always that kind of person that she's trying to find a husband and someone to be with and spend her life with, and she probably knows that she might not be able to attract someone if she shows up with all this baggage. So she very well could just smile to cover up that baggage that she's carrying, which is why on one part of the screen we see her smiling in the outro, the other part we see her running away crying. So I imagine, I did notice just by watching the end there that the next episode is titled after her, right? So I imagine we're gonna get into some backstory for her, at least some. I don't know if it'll. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I hope it's not like too similar. Like, that's my big concern. Is like, we just got done with Tokito backstory after getting Genya backstory, and now we're gonna be going right into. It's like, if we do get that, it's kind of like, it's so easy to read the format of the show. It's like, oh, fight happens. Oh, new characters are in the fight. Okay, we're gonna get backstory. If we don't get backstory for the characters in the fight, we're gonna get backstory for the demon in the fight, right? It's like, it's definitely very formulaic right now with the way we have our encounters, especially this one where it's just like rapid backstory, which I don't get me wrong, I really want to learn more about Kanroji, so I'm actually looking forward to it, but I'm just worried if it's too similar to like, oh, this person lost people in her life and now she's sad, it's like, and that's how she became a demon slayer. But like, it would be kind of nice if we got something a little different for hers, especially after Genya and Tokito's tragic backstories that we had. So, but we'll see. I don't like prejudging and pre-hating on something that I haven't even seen yet, because who knows what we're gonna get. The title could be named after her. We may not even get any backstory. It may just be her kicking ass, So, but yeah, she seems very proficient. I like the whip type weapon and all that. I like her doing her flipping and twirling with it and all that. So I really look forward to seeing her fight. And we haven't even seen, all we've really seen her do is whip it around, right? We haven't really seen any breathing techniques, I don't think. So I'm really interested to see what like the graphic looks like for a love Hashira, right? Like, what is what does that look like? But yeah, damn. It was a good episode. I really did enjoy it. But I think that is going to be it for me, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. Nothing more for this show because, as I said earlier, I watch this as it airs. But if you want more content from my other shows and stuff that isn't even released to YouTube yet, check out the Patreon. There's all kinds of stuff on there. There's also a poll going on right now that you guys can check out if you want. I'll try to remember to link it in the description, because just because it's for the other show, it doesn't mean I can't link it here. There's a poll going on to replace Fire Force, so if you guys want to take part in that and help me pick what show is next, check that out, because it's free for everyone to vote. You don't need to be a patron member. You don't need to subscribe. All you need to do is make an account, which is completely free. You don't even need to be like a patron to me or anything like that. You just go to the link and you sign in, and you might already be signed in, and then you select the show that you want me to watch next. So check that out if you're interested. If I forget to link it, then just check out my Patreon and scroll down maybe a little bit and it'll be there. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye bye.